Imagine a book that has existed in our world for over 600 years. It contains hundreds of pages, thousands of beautifully handwritten words, and incredibly detailed illustrations. But there is a catch. In all of human history, not a single person has ever been able to read a single word of it. The world's greatest minds have tried. Elite military codebreakers from World War I and II, top cryptographers from the FBI and CIA, and even the most advanced modern super AI algorithms have all stared into these pages, and they have all failed. This isn't a myth, a legend, or a fictional story. This is a real historical anomaly known as the Voynich Manuscript. And to this day, it remains a literary ghost that completely defies explanation. Our story truly begins in the year 1912. A rare book dealer named Wilfred Voynich traveled to the Villa Mondragone, an ancient secretive castle near Rome, Italy. The Jesuit priests living there were running out of money and secretly decided to liquidate some of their oldest hidden archives. While digging through a chest of ancient manuscripts, Voynich found something that looked utterly bizarre. It was a handwritten book bound in heavy vellum, completely lacking a title, an index, or an author's name. The moment he flipped past the cover, his jaw dropped. The script inside didn't match Latin, Greek, Arabic, or Hebrew. It didn't match any known human tongue. It flowed elegantly, written by a master scribe, but the alphabet belonged to an entirely alien vocabulary. As researchers began studying the manuscript, they realized it wasn't just random gibberish. The book was meticulously organized into sections, each more disturbing than the last. The first section is botanical. It features page after page of detailed drawings of plants, roots, and flowers. But here is the creepy part. Botanists have examined these drawings for decades, and none of these plants exist on planet Earth. They look like crossbred, surreal hybrids from another world. The second section is astronomical. It contains complex, fold-out circular charts filled with stars and suns. Strangely, some of these diagrams show constellations and celestial movements that cannot be seen from Earth with the naked eye. How did a medieval author map galaxies that wouldn't be discovered until telescopes were invented centuries later? The third and most bizarre section is balneological. It depicts dozens of naked women bathing in strange, interconnected green pools and tubes. It looks less like a medical textbook and more like a map of a biological engine or an alien life support system. For a long time, skeptics claimed the book was a brilliant, elaborate hoax. They argued that Wilfred Voynich himself created it in 1912 just to sell it for a massive fortune, or that a medieval con artist made it to trick a wealthy king. But in 2009, scientists shattered the hoax theory forever. They took tiny samples of the manuscript and performed advanced carbon-14 dating. The results were undeniable. The parchment was created between 1404 and 1438, deep in the 15th century. Furthermore, microscopic analysis of the ink proved it was applied shortly after the parchment was made. This means someone in the late Middle Ages spent months, perhaps years, painstakingly writing a massive, flawless book in an unbreakable, non-existent language. There are no eraser marks, no crossouts, and no mistakes. The author wrote with absolute confidence, as if they were natively fluent in this phantom language. Today, three main theories dominate the dark corners of the internet. Theory 1. The extraterrestrial connection. Some believe the manuscript is a logbook left behind by a stranded extraterrestrial visitor, documenting Earth's biology while using their own native cosmic language. Theory 2. The lost civilization. Others argue it's the last surviving relic of an advanced human civilization that was completely wiped out from history, leaving behind a language that died with them. Theory 3. The Time Traveler's Notebook. A more radical theory suggests it is a notebook belonging to a time traveler who recorded data from a parallel timeline or a future Earth. Today, the Voynich Manuscript is kept locked away in a dark, climate-controlled vault at Yale University's library. Every single day, advanced artificial intelligence networks process its pages, trying to find a pattern, a crack, or a hidden cipher. But the book refuses to speak. Is it a grand joke played across time, a gateway to a lost science, or a message from a world we aren't meant to understand? We may never know. But until it is decoded, the Voynich Manuscript stands as proof that the greatest mysteries aren't waiting for us out in deep space. They are sitting right here, bound in leather, waiting to be read.